And good evening. Thank you for choosing Grabs TV and the Sicko Show. Welcome to our WWE live Raw watch along, so to speak. We got everybody coming in right now, and yeah, I'm not seeing any numbers or anything yet, but that doesn't mean anything. We know how this goes. So yeah, we've got a the usual montage of people making their way into the building, and yeah, now we're just waiting on the first little bit of what's going on. All right, and we got a review of what happened in Saturday night's main event. Obviously, let's see what we got here. All right, and it looks like we're actually starting off with CM Punk, and CM Punk making his way down to the ring to cut a promo. There we go. We got people showing up. Thanks for joining us. And as usual, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. Like, comment, share. Let's get that going early. And let's see what we got here. All right, and CM Punk still making his way up to the ring right now. Apparently, he is definitely going to open up the show with a promo, more than likely. So we'll see how that goes. And just a reminder, we'll probably be doing NXT watch along tomorrow night and go from there. Let's see what we got going on here now. Do do do. Yep, means we have no creative at all, Catherine. And I actually have some news I shared earlier. I don't know who the powers that be let this slide or whatever, but in Canada, in certain parts of Canada, AEW is going to be debuting on USA's network. That's going to be interesting right there. I can't wait for the fallout of that one. That's going to be Confusion Central. I mean, we can all agree on that, I'm hoping. Yep, CM sucks starting off the night, so we know automatically there's no creative. Exactly. Oh Lord. Yeah, TNA's losing their shit too. I saw that easily. Good God. And they kind of deserve that. They should have seen that coming because there's no such thing as a partnership with WWE. They got to know that. I mean, seriously, they got to know that. And in fact, not only is it a matter of time, it's going to be on the Netflix debut. Spoiler alert. All right, we got 5 viewers. Come on, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. Let's get these numbers up. Good Lord. I'm going to be doing Ring of Honor live watch along too on Friday. I'm totally escaping SmackDown altogether. Yeah, not even a question. I'm escaping SmackDown altogether. I'm going to have a live watch along for Ring of Honor Final Battle. And I'm going to do a live review on that on Saturday. So, yeah, that ought to be fun. Uh-oh. Oh boy. Boy, CM Punk came out here tonight totally full of himself. It's like dripping out his ears at this point. Good Lord. A second here. Oops. Yep, that happened. My bad. All right, let's get her going. Let's see here. Do 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 do. The only thing missing right now is tell me when I'm telling lies. Tell me when I'm telling lies. Where's the burn it down? Damn it. Oh my goodness. Ruh-roh. Who? Do do do. And that got his attention. Come on, Boston. Oh my good Lord. Ooh, big words. All right, we'll probably fact check that one a little bit later because he's not telling lies. Ruh-roh. Uh-oh. He called him Phil. That's it. I'm just waiting for somebody to do an edit from Shaquille O'Neal. Phil is my father. I'm waiting for one of these damn CM Punk fans to do an edit for that because that would be absolutely hilarious. That would be absolutely hilarious if they did that one. I mean, in fact, I think I'm going to live tweet that one right now. Give me just a second because that's hilarious. I just thought of that. Every once in a while, I think of some stuff and it's just hilarious. I'm back. Thanks, guys. So I'm guessing they're just going to fight all over the building here for a few minutes. That's the action that WWE's putting out right now. So yeah, Catherine, I'm starting to agree with you. I think it's going to be a slow night creatively here. If this is the best they got to kick the show off with, look at the look on Phil's face. He looks like he just got a bad colonoscopy report. All right, we got 8 viewers. We're almost at 10. Like I said, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend, man. Come on, let's get going here. This is going to be a fun night tonight. There's going to be like, what, 5 whole matches on here tonight? This is getting worse and worse and worse, guys. Oh my gosh. Yeah, theoretically. Yeah, those haymakers were horrible, man. They were horrible. Good God. But yeah, I've changed my mind. I'm going to totally escape Friday. I'm going to totally escape WWE on Friday. I'm going to do Ring of Honor Final Battle watch along. And we're going to segue into Rampage with that. And then Saturday, probably around 2 o'clock, I'm going to do a Ring of Honor review, so to speak. I'll probably throw Dustin's show in there too. Dustin's got a show on Thursday. And by then, I will have probably been able to see it. And yeah, we'll do a double review on that one. I'm going to do Ring of Honor and I'm going to do Dustin's show because Dustin's turning out to be a damn good booker. I don't know if anybody's noticed that or not, but I've seen some of his work and it's absolutely gorgeous. Tells a great story. Um, I mean, he tells it from a wrestler's perspective too, which makes it even better. This is what we were expecting when I guess some people were expecting, at least I was expecting. When Triple H actually took over creative, I thought in the beginning, I thought it was going to be a cool thing because it's a wrestler. And if a wrestler does creative, then there's no way you can screw this up, right? I was totally wrong, but it's okay. So we got Lou Vignazi coming on here in just a minute. Did I say that out loud? I'm sorry. Yeah, anyway, they are going to break. We're going to take it with them. We'll be right back here in just a couple of seconds. I'm working on some cool stuff here too, so kind of bear with me a minute. We're going to get through this show, I promise you. We're totally going to get through this. We'll be right back. And we're back. Thanks for sticking with us. We got 10 viewers in the house. Thank you. Absolutely. Yeah. I didn't know if this was going to be a big stream tonight or not. Usually I went over and took a look, and it looks like everybody's over on a lot of different streams, and that's cool. I don't mind. We're all family here. We're just going to hang out, have fun. We're going to twist it around just a little bit. I'm going to hit mute so that none of the stupid commercials come across or bleed across, and they go, oh, we didn't say you could do it. So, yeah, screw them. But anyway, you get the idea. So, how's everybody's night been so far? It's definitely Monday all day for me. I can tell you that much. It's been a Monday like Monday has never Mondayed. So, I mean, it is what it is on that. But yeah, it's been a fun day. Hope everybody else's was way more fun than mine. That's a fact. See here, Broncos. There I am. Ooh. So, yeah, hey, wow, that's getting better. Like to see those numbers. Let's go ahead and run these up here a little bit. Like, comment, share, tell a friend to tell a friend. And of course, they're talking about Texans and Chiefs and the Bucks and the Cowboys for, I guess that's Thursday nights, whatever. You had to put your car in the shop. Oh my goodness. Mine's not that far behind, though. I think it's due for a transmission flush or something like that. I think if we flush the transmission and change the shifter out on the Jeep, it'll be fine. It's just one of those things where, it goes with the territory. So, yeah, anyway, though, they're doing the Netflix commercial here. So I guess that means, yeah, they're doing that 45-second thing. Welcome to Raw on Netflix. Be like, hey, yeah, probably. I would guess on that. That would be the first start. Oh, right. Yeah, let's see. Raw on Netflix. They're having another one Wednesday at 2, just in case anybody wants to run up to Stamford, Connecticut and be part of the Raw kickoff for Netflix. So, Raw is Netflix coming the 6th of January, and Seth Rollins running around steaming. I guess he's going to Adam Bald here. Uh oh. Look, it's Drew McIntyre showing up. Mm hmm. Acknowledge him. They are definitely playing that up a lot. I will say that. Well, I mean, there's a lot of jawing going on, and we're only 30 minutes into the damn thing, and we haven't even seen a match yet. There we go. There's Ludwig Kaiser hanging out in the ring here for a minute while we're waiting on, and I forget who it is. I put this thing together the match card, and then all hell broke loose in my business, so I had to get to that. And let me take a look real quick. Oh, that's right. He's got to fight Braun Breaker. That's going to go over pretty cool. Hmm. All right. Let's see. Here comes Braun Breaker now. Let's see what we got here. Oh my goodness. I have a feeling, for what it's worth, how long has Kaiser been in the ring waiting? About 11 minutes. Um, well, no, I'm sorry, 9 minutes. I'm maybe 8. Okay, I'm being dramatic here. Maybe 8 minutes, so to speak. But in all honesty, right here, I think Braun Breaker is going to do way more for the IC title than Gunther did, and that's a hot take, but that's just how I feel about it. I do believe that I think this is. I hope this is a scenario where he's sitting there biding his time at this point, because I do believe that Braun Breaker in, like, oh, I don't know, even New Japan. I wouldn't even begin to say AEW for that one. But if Braun Breaker were kicking it in New Japan with that 24-mile-an-hour spear, do you know how hard they would push that? Do you know how much they would just like blow him up? Funny thing, I was actually talking to my insurance guy yesterday about some of the, or actually on Saturday, I apologize. And we were going through some of the old WWE stuff, and then I got back to, hey, why don't you go see a show sometime? He's like, well, I should. He's like, how are they going now? As soon as I said what the ticket prices were just for a house show, he's like, no, man. He said, and I can afford it. He said, why in the world would I pay to go watch commercials? I mean, that's the whole thing about it. I'm not sure if WWE's connected properly with that whole line of thinking, but that's probably where some of that million went. When I'm sitting there thinking about it overall, I mean, I don't know if they fully connected with that line of thought yet. I just really don't. That was something that was been weighing on my mind all weekend, even when I was doing that watch along last night, which was really freaking awesome, by the way. Um, I was just having a thought about that because this guy has the means and everything, and he's just like, ooh, there we go. He's got the means to go to the show. He's got means to get front row seats, but he's like, why in the world am I paying all that much? He said they run the stuff on the jumbo. I'm like, yeah. He's like, why in the world would I pay $200 for that? Yeah, Braun in New Japan would be. Hang on a second. They got me going to commercial again. I'm just going to hit mute. Yeah, Braun going to Japan. I thought, if he really is just kind of biding his time, I don't know if he is or not, because his dad's WWE, his uncle's WWE. It's like, I don't know. But if he were to seriously weigh his options, number one, I think New Japan would drop a bag off to him. I know AEW would drop a bag off to him. I know CMLL will drop a bag off to him, and they would actually promote that 24-mile-an-hour spear like it was the second coming of Christ. You know that, and I know that. And they'd promote it all completely out the building. You know that Japanese crowd would go nuts for something like that. Yeah, New Japan would push him. They'd give him the Gabe Kidd push. You know, we were talking about Gabe Kidd last night. I mean, Gabe Kidd's getting a massive push that he wouldn't get anywhere else, and it's outside of British Strong Style in New Japan. You know, and they give that push they're giving to Gabe Kidd to him. Oh my God, because he is like legit. I mean, Braun Breaker legit is a football player. I mean, he's got all of the accolades that would go along from the outside of combat sports. He's got as many accolades, if not more, than oh, crazy dude. It was literally I can see. God, man. It sucks when you get old. Yeah, I do think Braun will be in WWE for the foreseeable future. I mean, that is it. Brock Lesnar, good God, man. It's been one of those days, guys. Kind of bear with me. But, I mean, Braun Breaker legit brings that, that vibe to the feeling. He legit brings a Brock Lesnar without all the Brock Lesnar problems. I mean, I don't see a problem at all with him making that move at all. But yeah, I'm with you on that, Stampede. I think he's a lifer. I wish he weren't, but I think he is. I think what he'll do is he'll run all of his credentials out and then probably try to run the indies or run the other promotions for a little while for a check and then come back and finish out in WWE like Drew's doing right now because it just makes the most sense. WWE's becoming a retirement plan for big name wrestlers. I mean, John Cena's running through his pension here this coming year. And of course, Triple H is still living with his pension for all those years. Um, Obviously, Braun Breaker's family is well taken care of. All right, and we're back on that. Yeah, yeah, Stampede. Yeah, just like that. Yeah. But I do think Braun needs to get out of his comfort zone and probably do that. I mean, he probably would be the Bullet Club leader if he showed up. Who's going to fight him? No, actually, his last title opportunity was upset by Sheamus here not too long ago. Then he did the same thing to Sheamus. So let's quit pretending that Ludwig has not been in the title picture since August because that's simply not true. There we go. I swear, if Ludwig boxed and put an injury on his shoulder right there, I think that's pretty much about it. I think that's it for Ludwig. He can go back to XPW or where the hell he came from. But yeah. I mean, coming up Friday, I'm going to coming up Friday. I'm going to do Ring of Honor and Rampage. I'm not doing SmackDown. I'm not doing SmackDown at all. I'm doing Ring of Honor and I'm doing Rampage. I've made an executive decision, so to speak, because this is such a big show. And to be honest, I mean, it is. It's a big show, and at least for Ring of Honor, and there's so much controversy around it. I think we need to talk about it. So I went ahead and signed on up. Uh-oh. And Ludwig immediately rolls out of the ring. Kaiser out the ring and Braun out the ring too. Wow. Yeah, I'm going to go with Braun Breaker might have a left shoulder injury. Hot take. Yeah. Because I don't think he's trying to cover up a botch, not even a little bit. So I'm going with that's probably the problem right there. Yeah, he's got that look on his face. It's done. I don't know. It's starting to look kind of janky there a little bit. The fact that this is even a match is problematic. Mm, that looked painful. Okay, so this is going to be one of the matches they drag out about 3 minutes, way longer than it should have been, and mm, enjoying some Arizona iced tea tonight. Oh my goodness. All right, looks like we're going to have another commercial break here. So I'm going to take this commercial break with them. I'll be right back here in just a couple of minutes. And we're back. Braun Breaker still getting punished by Ludwig Kaiser. At least they're giving him television time. I guess I can go with that. I mean, seriously, thank you. We're almost at 20 viewers. Let's see if we can get that number up. Like, comment, share. Like I said, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. With WWE programming, you will not see video. Now, Wednesday, you'll definitely see video to go along with this watch along. So that's going to be a fun thing because you know what? Tony Khan will not. I don't think Tony Khan is going to copyright strike if I do that. So it's plenty simple. It's real easy. I just won't be broadcasting on YouTube. So on Wednesday, it's going to be, yeah, definitely X and Facebook only because I don't want to have any more problems with YouTube. It just took me forever to get it all fixed. Never mind. I just read lips. Breaker's actually hurt. Yeah. Yeah, I just read lips. Braun Breaker's legit maybe hurt over this. And we just passed 20 viewers, or 26. Hang on a second here. That's right. We're sitting at 26 viewers. Thank you very much, guys. Uh-oh. What at? Mm-mm. Hey, there we go. That's the right way to be going with it. Yeah, I just read lips on that one. I don't know if you guys did or not, but Ludwig actually said, "Are you still okay?" So apparently they're working through the match. Yeah, we're probably getting to the go home part here at this point. Yeah. There we go. Frankensteiner. There we go. Big Frankensteiner. Not enough for 3, though. But yeah, I was looking at it. Ludwig just simply said they got the right camera angle. Ludwig was like, "You still okay?" And he said, "Yeah." So I think everybody in the ring's pretty well aware. I don't think it's a major injury because we haven't had a stoppage or anything like that. I don't think they're going to put that on him. A Kaiser roll. Okay. Not enough for 3 on the Kaiser roll. Let's see what we got going on here. Kaiser winning the title. Yeah. I'm having a hard time wrapping my mind around that too, but I think Braun's legit hurt. I really do. Yeah, I think Braun's legit hurt, and I think now they're working towards the actual sell. I just don't have any stomach for Kaiser having the title at all either. I'm with you on that. I don't have the stomach for that stuff, but it's okay. It's okay. It's WWE. The fans are going to love it. They're going to eat that up. You know they are. Here we go though. I think this is going to be the one where he gets over right here. Yeah, I think we might ought to get ready for this because I got a bad feeling they're going to flip this here. They're not going to flip the script on Kaiser, but I see another tournament coming in their future here right away. I'll be honest, I hope he's okay, but I don't know. They're doing a lot of work they're working around that shoulder a lot. Here it is. Yeah, yeah, they're working around that thing a lot, and he had to do it with his right arm. Yeah, he had to do it with his right arm. Well, I mean, he does, Stampede. I'm not saying he doesn't. I'm not saying Kaiser doesn't. I'm just saying I personally don't like him. That's just it. That's a personal thing for me. I think Kaiser has every tool. Because I saw him work. I saw him work over in Germany too. He's got the tools. That's not even a question. I'm just afraid we're looking at a tournament in the future here because it really legit looks. And like I said, just reading lips, Kaiser was like, "You still okay?" And he goes, "Yeah." So I got to believe that they know something's wrong. And that's one of the things where the camera didn't do him any favors on that at all. Not at all. And we're sitting at 30 viewers. Thank you guys very much. You guys are awesome. Now we're getting them numbers right. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going, guys. We're gonna have a party here. Seriously. And just so everybody knows, I'm gonna keep saying this over and over again all night because it's not routine. It's not the way I do things normally. So Friday is gonna be one of those days where we're gonna be talking about Ring of Honor and AEW. And of course, next Friday we're going to dedicate Friday to the end of Rampage on national television in the United States. All right, New Day officially getting kicked out of the locker room. That's interesting. Wow. And we're back to a commercial. We'll be right back in just a minute here. I'm going to take this one with them too, and then that should be my last commercial break. Like I said, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. Let's get the word out. Let's get these numbers up. Let's get some we're going to have some fun tonight. I got some good tidbits. We're going to have some fun, I promise. I like the direction these things are going in, and I'm always here to help. I'm always here to share the whole 9 yards. I'll definitely be back in just about 1 minute, though. Give me 1 minute to go refill my tea glass, and I think we'll be okay. And we're back. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And we got 30 viewers out here, man. That is so freaking cool. And they're throwing some retro shit on my screen. I don't know if you guys are getting it yourselves, but they're definitely putting a whole bunch of retro stuff from way back in the day when WWE was pulling in 6 to 12 million viewers on a regular basis. So maybe they'll get back to this. I don't know. To me it's like everybody talks about ratings, attendance, and everything else. I mean, they're living at 1.5 right now. And I mean, even Brandon Thurston put out an article not too long. I think it was yesterday. I want to say it was yesterday. Brandon Thurston put an article out trying to do some uh, expository research. I don't know if he heard what I said, and I don't care if Brandon heard what I said. Brandon is Brandon. Brandon's getting his paper, and I'm not going to fight with him. But he was putting out numbers just to show that Saturday night's main event was actually a legitimately good show from back in the 80s and 90s. And some of those numbers are absolutely astounding. I mean, Saturday night's main event, the NBC show where they were pulling in with Hogan and Andre, drew about 30 million viewers. 30 million. You know, not 300,000, not 3 million. But yeah, that one episode with Andre the Giant and Hulk Hogan, it pulled 30 million even. 30 million even. And they're going through the main event show where, you know, we had 2 ref bumps and everything. Yeah, Rhodes is going to cheat and use the chair. There he went. Who cares? And believe it or not, I mean, I know I was rough on this the other day on the review and all that stuff. I know I was rough on it yesterday for the review. Um, I actually went back and watched a few moments where the face guys actually used heel tactics to win. So I don't know. I still stand by what I said. But at the same time, I get where they were going with that. And that was a Saturday night's main event type thing. Now they're giving us what happened. Now they're bringing it there. Now we're getting the package power bomb or the package pile driver. And obviously, Kevin Owens must have heard at the Covalent TV's review of his um, pile driver of Randy Orton because he made sure to make this one look a whole lot more realistic. And I don't think Cody Rhodes is listening, but just in case somebody decides to clip this or something like that, happy holidays, Cody. And I stand by what I said on that post too. I mean, he earned his vacation, so I'm guessing he's on vacation until until the Raw debut on Netflix on January the 6th. That's where I'm guessing he's at right now. And you know what? Dude has hit almost every venue. He's defended the title on television like 9 or 10 times. And he's already done more work with the title in 1 year than everybody did with it in the previous years. So yeah, take a break. Do what you need to do, man. To me, it's kind of hokey. All of them are available on social platforms. You just can't use them. So, but yeah, we got 30 viewers in the house. Thank you. You know, it's like I tell everybody here, thank you. As soon as you hang around long enough, your family. So pull up a chair, grab a drink, grab a cigar if you're doing cigars, Taz. Um, dude, I had to say it. You know, I had to say it. Yeah, you know, I had to say it. If you're having a cigar, Taz, um, you know, just kick back and enjoy because we're gonna have some fun tonight. And if it was anything like last night's watch along, I was enjoying that. So if we get people, yeah, if we get people on YouTube that are kicking in from England and places like that, hey, I'm down for that. Yeah. So yeah, if Steven shows up, that was awesome. I hadn't forgot you, Steven. If you happen to make it here, you know, that was pretty cool. I was enjoying the conversations we were having. And like you can see, you know, drop a chat. I respond. Not sure if I'm seeing anything. Yeah, I'm seeing them on X because Stampede's talking to me from X. So I know I can see him from X. I know I can see him from YouTube. I haven't seen anybody commenting from Facebook, and that's fine because usually we don't get a lot of traffic on Facebook at all. But, hey, that works too. Yeah, because they won't let you leave the hospital unless you're walking now. Yeah, that is surgery now. I will say this: they at least they're starting to integrate things into the promos because yeah, surgery will change your view of life. You're sitting there like, this could be my last show. So it does. I agree. I totally agree. I wholeheartedly agree. So, and we're back to commercials, guys. Hang on a second here. So I'm guessing we're gonna have what, 3 matches total? Maybe. This is looking like it's shaping up to be, well, Braun Breaker and them, they did put on a 10-15 minute match, so that was a lot of wrestling to deal with there. I agree. Let me see what I got here. Hang on, we're checking a couple of things. Let's see here. Doo-doo-doo. Yeah, while we're on commercial break. There we go. Got to always make sure we get the picture out to my lovely wife. So, yep, I'm always happy when she's in the stream too. I know you're watching, baby. Love you. So, yeah, yeah, it is what it is. Um, I don't know. They're still, I mean, they're on a commercial break here, so I'm gonna go find some news. I'll be right back. And we're back. I couldn't find any news. It's not out there right now. Things are kind of dead. The only news I had to share at the beginning of the stream, which since we got a lot more people here, there is a station in Canada that is rebranding as USA, and it's one of those stations that was carrying AEW content. So, in a strange turn of events, AEW is going to be broadcasting on the USA Network in Canada. Not quite sure how WWE is going to respond to that just yet, but that appears to be the big news of the day, and I can't find anything else that comes even close to it. Fightful Select reported that, and then when they reported it, I went and dug for the link on it because I wanted to make sure that, because not trashing any other media because I don't do that. I know they trash me, and I don't care. Um, you always got to check, trust but verify. So I went to the original link and sure as shit. Yeah, people with USA in Canada, in certain parts of Canada, are going to start watching AEW content from nowhere, kind of like they do in TNT overseas, the TNT channel overseas. I think we got an announcement for Netflix where they're going to debut the Seth Rollins CM Punk match for the Netflix debut. Seth Rollins. That Netflix show, now I got to admit, even for WWE, that Netflix show is going to be loaded. Um, I think we'll figure that part out as time goes on, but it does appear 100% like that Netflix show is going to be totally loaded, stacked, and everything. I hope they do better with this show than they did with Saturday night's main event because on paper, Saturday night's main event was stacked too. I just want to make sure that they do the right thing across the board all the way around. And we've already had that Raw match there. And of course, we've already seen CM Punk. We've already seen Braun Breaker and Ludwig Kaiser. So that leaves room for that main event tonight with the War Raiders versus Judgment Day for the WWE Tag Team Championship. I got a hot take on that one. I think the Viking Raiders are going to go over Judgment Day on that one. And at the end of the day, Liv Morgan will be the only person in that stable that has gold. And that should be interesting across the board for anybody. But we'll see how it plays out. We will. We'll see how it plays out. Okay, the super card's supposed to have 5 rare cards in it. I got that much. Here comes Liv Morgan. Oh, well, never mind. Here comes, well, yeah, I'm guessing here comes Liv Morgan with, what's her face here? Raquel Rodriguez. Yeah, names are not working for me tonight, guys. My name folder is broken and I'm trying to restore it. Yeah, yeah, it's official. It's official. We're going to get CM Punk. We're going to get Seth Rollins at the Netflix debut. And of course, we've got part of Judgment Day making their way down like that. And now Raquel Rodriguez apparently has an identity crisis. She saw Jimmy Hart on Saturday and said, I can do that, and grabbed her a megaphone and went to work with it. Oh, my dear Lord. Those boots. Oh, my God. I thought they might actually start letting Dom talk since the New Day seems to have taken all his heat away from him. I mean, am I wrong? Am I wrong on that? You know? That's piped in. I think we're going to have to actually start giving Dom some props here. Oh my God, she's got the laugh on the oh dear God, no, no, I'm gonna need counseling after that. That's just a fact. I'm gonna need counseling after that. Um, hey, Gene Simmons called. He wants his boots back. And here we go with yet another stare down. Oh my God. Yeah, I know. Who wants to bet it's going to be on the January 6th show just for Netflix? Your little chicken tender slut. Okay. And the fight nobody asked for here, Sami Zayn and Drew McIntyre here in the back. Yep, we were going to talk to Seth Rollins, but you know what? This just kind of took all the steam out of it. I thought they buried this hatchet on Saturday. oh, here come the Pure Fusion Collective. Oh, they got a hand sign too. That's cool. Zoe Stark. They got gang signs, y'all. I wish they'd just go ahead and split this up and let these ladies go out and be individual wrestlers because, damn it, they're starting to clown them. But hey, they got gang signs now, so that works out. Let's see what we got here. And of course, what would this be without another commercial break? Gonna hit the mute button on that thing. We'll be right back again. Of course, yeah, looks like we're gonna have this match and one more match. I think they're gonna squeeze 22 minutes worth of wrestling in here. Call me crazy. I think this is gonna be a quick match. Um, I don't know. I don't know, guys. I don't know. I really don't. This has been. I'm not going to go to the extreme of it being creatively bankrupt right now, but there just ain't a whole lot of new shit that we didn't know happening today. And yeah, they're still on a commercial break here. I'm going to take it with them. I'll be right back here. Give me just a couple of minutes. And I'm back. Thanks for hanging out with us here today at Grabs TV and the Sicko Show. I did actually find something of note. Looks like Mina Shirakawa is going to be defending her British title this weekend. That may have implications going into Wrestle Dynasty, since it's going to be Mina Shirakawa and Mercedes Moné for the New Japan Strong Women's title, not for the TBS title. So we'll see. I mean, I was able to find that much. I'm still digging around to see what I can find here. Been a slow news day. Like I said, after they announced that, Tony Khan's going to be showing up on USA programming up in Canada, kind of like WWE shows up on TNT programming overseas. I got a feeling there's going to be fallout for that. And the reason I kept saying it, the reason I keep making that comparison there is because WWE programming's been on TNT overseas for like a billion years now. And I'm kind of concerned on where that's going to go in Europe. And I think probably TNT's a little bit concerned too, because they do catch viewers, not at the same rate as they do in America, but they definitely catch viewers overseas in Europe for the WWE product, which is of course going to be moving there as well. And they're back. We got a Final Testament Miz promo. And so I guess it's going to be Miz and Dexter Loomis. I think they're starting to tease a breakup too. I think they're starting to tease a breakup Final Testament now. So that'll be kind of helpful at least. Let Karrion get out and work on his own again. Let the AOP get out and work on their own a little bit for a little while. And after 2 minutes and some change of commercials, I think they're going to let Zoe Starks and Raquel Rodriguez and they're going to let Carter wrestle here too. So we're going to have a three-way match here. For a shot at the Intercontinental title. Just a quick reminder to this channel and this and myself personally, I'm pulling for Natalya to win this thing. I really am. And she's going to be in a match with Alba Fire and Kairi Sane. That's going to be insane. So we got Dakota Kai. Who wants to bet who's coming out of this one? Is it going to be Zoe Starks, Raquel Rodriguez, or Caden Carter? I'm seriously guessing at this point. It's going to be Raquel Rodriguez. That's a guess. Based on the current match quality and the storylines that are going on right now, I'm going to take a guess and say that's what's going to wind up being it. Let's see what we got here. Whoa, that is pretty cool. See here. See here. There we go. Do-do-do. Bear with me here just a second. I think I found some news. Who knows? Mm-hmm. Nice. Caden Carter putting it out there for a minute. Zoe Starks having none of it. She gave her a Kaiser roll. I'm kidding. I would never say that, ever. Let's see here. All right, let's see what we got here. Oh, there we go. Looking at 33 viewers right now. Let's just try to get it to 40 because, I was happy with 20. I'll be honest with you. I'm happy with 20. I'm glad to see 33. That's about a usual number for a lot of the streams. Nice corkscrew. Wow. Triple threat, and there's an absolute guarantee, not a threat, that we're going to commercial yet again. Good Lord, this has been like commercial fest today. Kind of killing the flow of the show here, guys. Come on now. We got to do better than this. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, just to make sure I had it correct here, Mina Shirakawa is going to be fighting Danny Luna for the Rev Pro title. And yeah, that's going to be an interesting one. I might actually catch that on Saturday. I'm not 100% sure because it's going to be on about like some crazy hour, like 4 o'clock in the afternoon on Saturday, something like that. I might actually catch that. We might talk about it a little bit too. So I don't know. I'm into looking after some of my favorite wrestlers. They're into looking after me, so I'm into looking after them. Got some interviews coming up. Some of them you're probably going to recognize. Some of them it's going to take a minute to catch up, and some of them I'm not 100% sure yet. But we're definitely going to have 5, 6 interviews out before the end of the year. That's my goal, and I'm sticking to it. Anyway, they are taking yet another commercial break, so we're going to take one more here. I'm hoping this is going to be the last one for a little while. Not holding my breath, but I'll definitely be right back. And we're back. Yep, I brought Cheez Its with me. See? Cheez Its. Caden Carter is definitely putting in a hell of a performance. That's not even a joke right there. Yeah, she's definitely putting it out there. But yeah, Catherine, I'm 100% with you on that comment. Not even a question. I wonder if anybody's told anybody how annoying that laugh is, and not in a good way. So there we go. Uh-oh. Wow. I'm gonna be honest here, just kind of spitballing here a little bit. I think Zoe Stark needs to test the waters too, because obviously WWE does not appreciate her for the talent she's got, and they're not fitting her into any good storylines. Same thing with Shayna Baszler too. Zoe Stark and Shayna Baszler, if they showed up tomorrow in another promotion, I would not be shocked because obviously they're not getting the promotion they need to have. And I think they're decent wrestlers. I really do. I realize they're not as easy on the eyes as everybody else, but you know what? AEW has done a lot of good things with Abaddon. Abaddon, I'm sorry, I don't want to get her name wrong. I actually got to meet her. It doesn't matter. She's non-binary and all that stuff, and I get it. But they're doing an awful lot with Abaddon there and AEW. They're doing a lot with a lot of people that you wouldn't think they could do something with. So I'm going to go out on a limb and say Shanna Baszler and Zoe Stark would probably be better suited if they went out and tested the waters a little bit, but you never know because people go after that guaranteed bag and they see everybody else out there betting on themselves getting bigger bags. You'd think they would go and do that. You know, if you had that much confidence in yourself, you would think that somebody would be on top of that. So, I don't know, just my 2 cents. Go again. There we go. What is that? Let's see what we got here. Yeah, the Liv Morgan, I see that the Liv Morgan Rhea Ripley title match is confirmed, probably for Netflix. They're probably going to stack that on Netflix. And Zoe Starks picks up the win out of nowhere. That was a shock right there. Now I'm just going to be honest, that was a shock. I was shocked on that one. I figured Raquel Rodriguez would pick it up. Yeah, Zoe is criminally underused. I agree with you on that. Zoe is beyond criminally underused. Same thing with Shayna Baszler. Like I said, I know they're not easy on the eyes. I get it. I get that. But Shayna Baszler is a legit fighter. I mean, I've seen her on Bloodsport, and she's absolutely amazing. Yeah, Warner's going to be happy. We need to let Warner know that Zoe won. Maybe he'll have a meltdown. Who knows? Oh my God. They are now the Alpha Babes. The downfall of Otis needs to be studied. Ooh, the last warning from Butch. I'm scared. The downfall of Otis needs to be studied. That's just all there is to it. Boy, Tozawa, now there's one that's going to make you shake in your boots, too. And look at that. Would you look at that? It's more commercials. God bless. Can't they do some picture in picture and put some action on the screen or something? I'm not being greedy here. I mean, I realize that they're working up to this main event here just a lot. The Judgment Day are definitely something. The Judgment Day are definitely a word that starts with R, and relentless is not the first word that comes to my mind. So we are at the main event. Yeah, they completely fumbled. Yeah, they fumbled that. They really did. And yeah, Paul's just like they were dying to get behind Otis. I agree with you. They were totally dying to get behind Otis, and then all of a sudden it just got, I don't know. But now they're the Alpha Babes. And they got you, babe. I can tell you right now, the Covalent TV show is going to be totally interesting tonight after Raw. It's going to be totally interesting. I can't wait to see this thing. By the way, it's going to be on within 5 to 10 minutes after Raw goes off the air. And yeah, tonight's going to be an interesting night. But they're on a break. I'm going to take it with them too. I'll be right back here. I'm sorry, guys. They're just not a whole lot of news going on right now. And, you know, if there's not a lot of news going on, I don't have much to dig on and talk about here. And I don't like dead air. So we'll be right back here in just a couple of minutes. And we're back. I don't think there's, I think there's still commercials playing. I don't really care. I think it's a Netflix, Raw Netflix commercial playing here right now. I'm not sure yet. Or maybe not. Yeah, it is. It's a Raw's Netflix. Yeah. Stampede, I'll tell you what I think. And I think I know what happened to Otis on that one here. He got over organically. And I don't know if you've ever noticed this about WWE. If you get over organically, they don't push you. People are screaming, there's a fight. All right, so Kyrie Sane has been injured. There we go. Yeah, Stampede, what I was saying there before that happened, I don't know if you noticed this or not, but it's very hard to get over in WWE organically. If you do that, they tend to not push you at all. And I do believe that Otis probably fell prey to that more than anything in the world. I think at that point in time when WWE realized he was getting over on his own, they were just like, no, we can't have this. Stop. Hence, a lot of times we talk about WWE being bankrupt creatively. That's one of those things where they're bankrupt creatively on a lot of ways and a lot of angles. But instead of just saying, all right, we're bankrupt creatively, what do the fans actually want? When the fans actually start saying something they want, kind of like the old days when we were growing up, there's a few of us in here that are my age. You remember you used to call the radio station. You say, hey, I want to hear this tune. I want to hear this tune. I worked in radio for 4 years. And when I got those requests, when I first started as a radio DJ, somebody would call and say, hey, I want to hear LL Cool J, man. Can you make that happen? And I wanted to hear LL Cool J. And I knew where the disc was. I'd slap the disc in there and play it. And I was the most popular DJ on the planet. Problem with that is, even though they say they want you to call in with requests, they have a list of songs they've already paid to run that day. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, WWE detests people getting over organically. LA Knight, Max. Yeah, I mean, it's like, it just kind of reminds me. See, when you call into the radio and ask them to play you a song, if it's on that playlist that they've already paid for, they're going to play it. And the guy told me up front, he's like, "Look, we're going to get 1,000 calls a day, if not more, and everybody's going to want to hear you play a song, but you play it if it's on the list." So I'm like, so basically, the call in to hear what you want to hear is bullshit, right? Yeah, it's bullshit. Same concept with WWE. I believe wholeheartedly that Triple H is like, yeah, we listen to our fans, but they don't really listen to the fans. If it's in their playlist, because they figure they've got at least 1.5 million fans tuning in every week, surely to God, out of that 1.5 million fans, at least 5 of them are going to hit matches that they've already got booked. So when somebody like Otis comes around fucking up the plan, getting all over organically, it just kind of messes up the whole plan. Kind of like what I was talking about when I played the songs. It was messing up the whole rotation. And, I got into trouble for it, but I learned. I learned. And, that's an insider tip. You call the radio station. Does anybody even do that anymore? That's a big question. But you call the radio station, ask them to play a song. If it's on the list, they're going to play it. It's on the list of the songs they've already paid for. They're going to play it. Same thing with WWE. You keep asking for character development. If it's in their list of character development, they're going to use it. And they're going to say, yeah, this band called up and it was a great idea. Something I thought up 6 months ago and it was already in the wheel, but we're not going to tell them that. And that's kind of how it operates. It's kind of a bothersome thing. It's a weird triangle of just hope. Last time somebody legitimately got over organically, that dude went to AEW and won the AEW World Title, and he's having he's having his neck worked on right now. That was the absolute last time in my recent memory that WWE actually let somebody get over on their own, and that was just simply because it was so big they couldn't do anything about it. You know. So we have definitely fucked around, and fucked around here. And if they fuck around for a couple of more minutes, that means there's only going to be 15 minutes of the show left. And we still haven't figured out who's going to show up to crash the party because Judgment Day can't be there. Judgment Day cannot be ringside, but either the War Raiders are going over or we're going to have some main roster fuckery here somewhere. So we've just got to figure out which is it going to be today. You know. Okay, if you can make all those moves and motions, dude, you can roll over and get the hell out of the way. I mean, I'm just saying. You know, and just in case we haven't had any enough commercials, here's a few more commercials for you too. I tell you, Raw's been on some special shit tonight, and somebody needs to call it out. It might as well be me. You know, I hate to be that way, but Raw's been on some special shit tonight. They got more commercials than Carter Scott Oates, man. Let's see what we got here. Uh-oh. Forgot they went to a commercial and I left the volume up. My bad. Well, let's see if just off the happenstance here. And by the way, before this show gets too far away from us, before we get to the end of it, immediately following Monday Night Raw, there's going to be the Covalent TV. They're going to bring their review, their live review of WWE Monday Night Raw. It's going to be raw. That's for sure. And you see me and Catherine telling jokes here every once in a while because we're 100% sure. We've been in this show for a while now. We're 100% sure how some of this show is going to go tonight. I mean, this honestly ought to be one of the most interesting Covalent TVs of all time because this one, like I said, Raw's on some extra special stuff tonight. I don't know what's going on, but I know they got enough commercials. That's about it. There we go. That's a little bit better. I changed the settings on my camera here a little bit too. Try to make me look a little less bright. I have two cameras. One of them does the right thing. The other one just hangs out and does its own thing whenever it feels like it. We're going to add a few more cameras to the mix here shortly. So we're going to have a lot of stuff going on. The watch along shows are going to get better. And we're going to have more news. And we're going to have interviews to drop in here during commercial breaks so you can actually see some of the stuff that we do. And just saying, there's a lot to look forward to. I got a lot of plans for this thing. Coming in 2025, we are going to be hitting some conventions like you have never seen before. I kind of got the convention bug. I went once, first time in a long time, and I've got the bug for that now, and they're back. There we go. Oh yeah, you can about wrap this one up. As soon as they're playing up that they're from Boston. I love Boston, by the way. Celtics are my team, and I stand on that as well. Yeah, Stampede. I mean, that's just an example of it. Um, I went ahead and dropped their handle in there. If you're on X, that's the X handle for Covalent TV. Once again, right after Raw, they're going to take the stage and they're going to bring you those facts, data, statistics. They're going to bring you some news. They're going to hold a couple of idiots accountable, but today is just like for those who are not regular AEW fans and don't have any idea what's going on today. Today's Brody Lee's birthday. Brody Lee left us way too soon. and left us with a lot more creative than what we have. Um, that original Wyatt family, we got one guy left out of it, and that's it. Out of the original Wyatt family, we've got Red, and that's it. He's the last guy left. Um, Lexi Cabrera, who has hinted at a return, probably will not be part of the Wyatt Six. And that's probably a good thing because that would be like creative destruction for her walking in the door. And he's going to drag JD Squarehead all the way over. I call him JD Bobblehead personally, but he's going to drag JD Bobblehead over to the corner and make a tag. I think this could actually be the end of the Judgment Day's title reign here. I'm being serious about this. I think there's a possibility that this is it. It feels like it's about over. That's right. Yeah, it definitely looks like that's that. And the War Raiders pretty much in my estimation they are a legitimate tag team that can carry that gold. Mm, that's a game changer. Yeah, a couple of throws into the steel steps there definitely changes the course of the match a little bit. And you're not going to believe it, but I'm getting more commercials. Jesus. Can we have about 5 more commercials? My life, when I woke up today, I said, I want to watch like 20 minutes of wrestling and a bunch of commercials. That's what I woke up to today. So, but yeah, I mean, they got commercials going. I know you guys hate to hear that over and over again. I hate to say it over and over again. I'm thinking, hopefully, prayers, whole 9 yards. Maybe this is the last set of commercials that we'll see. So we'll be right back after they're done with those. I'll see what I can dig up on news here. I'll be right back. And we're back. And we've got some action here right now. That was a quick that was a quick commercial break there. Absolutely. JD McDonough should never, ever, ever in the history of Everdom do that move again. Ever. I hope Stone Cold said that was okay. Hot tag coming from Ibar. This could be over with. Oh my Jesus God. What the hell? Holy shit. And the fans are actually getting behind him too. Oh, that would be the end of the match right there. That's the end of the match. I don't blame him. I'd go for it too. Yeah, JD, this ain't happening. Yeah, this ain't happening. There you go. That's it. Almost three. Not enough for three, but pretty damn close. There we go. Uh. Finn Balor breaking up the pin right there. Looks like we're picking up some action here. We only got 3 minutes left on the show. Wow. That was a game changer right there. Not enough for the three. If they win this clean. Oh, what the hell was that? That was a good move. Sling blade. Vintage Finn Balor. Balor Club. Moonsault followed by the coup de grace. And Ivar breaks up the pin from nowhere. No War Raider left behind. Yeah. Devlin is another guy criminally underused. I agree. I don't disagree at all. Now they're going to get themselves disqualified since winning obviously is not the correct key here. Because Damian Priest is there. Here it comes, the War Machine. We got new champions. Here it comes. 1, 2, new champions. Hell yeah. New champions. Damian Priest got involved, laid it out like that. And if anybody on the whole damn roster deserves titles, these two guys do. They've earned them. They have earned them. New World Tag Team Champions, the War Raiders, which, by the way, Covalent TV called that last week, and I felt like they were correct too. But as soon as they started saying New England native and all that other shit, I was just like, well, here we go. We knew it was coming. So anyway, with that, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to thank everybody for joining us here on this live watch along here, WWE Raw. This has been Grabs TV and the Sicko Show. I am your host, the Matty Man. Closing thoughts on this. I'm going to do a review on this show probably sometime tomorrow. Be on the lookout for it. I'll drop information for it and everything. But for right now, I'm going to go ahead and get the hell on up out of here. Get ready to watch some Covalent TV and their live review immediately here, coming up here in about 5-10 minutes. So once again, we had 37. We flirted with 40. We didn't get to 40 tonight. That's okay. It's totally okay. I'm happy with what we got. These are numbers we were getting a couple of weeks ago, and I enjoyed it. Thank you very much. Thank you for joining us. We will probably be doing NXT tomorrow since I've already got everything loaded up. So we'll see you tomorrow night for NXT, for the NXT watch along. And yeah, Wednesday we're going to be doing the Dynamite watch along. And like I said, Friday I'm escaping WWE altogether. We're going to be doing the Ring of Honor watch along. And then we're going to transition into Rampage. If we need to, we'll use a little bit of time with SmackDown. That's the way the show's going to go. Anyway, though, guys, I appreciate everything. I appreciate your company. It makes it seem like I got plenty of people here, and we are having a watch-along party. And I never forget. I really don't. Thank you very much. Thank you for everybody who comments. Thank you to everything else. And so, yeah, we'll see you tomorrow. But for right now, it's good night, America, wherever you are. Take care. God bless.